I'm going to do another pop art nail. Pop art is one of my favorite things and looks to achieve. So I did a base coat of a off-white metallic-y color and I cured it. And now I'm using a thin nail art brush, and with a skin-toned gel color, I'm painting the thumb and the bent finger. It's hard to describe exactly what I'm doing. You'll have to just save this video and refer back to it and do it step by step. Just pause it, do what I do, and then go back in throughout the whole video. So now I'm just using a little bit of a darker tone of skin tone, just so I'm going to give the fingers some depth. Okay, so I've cured that, and now I'm going to use that same nail art brush and I'm going to create a fingernail. And choose whatever color you like, but in this instance I chose a fuchsia. And then I cured it, and now I'm using a really thin nail art brush. And I'm going to outline the thumb. And the fingernail. Now you want to anchor your hand when you're doing detail. And what I mean by that is have your thumb like leaning, or sorry, your pinky leaning on something so that you can have more control over your brush. So now I'm just doing the detail and the outline on the finger. You can see my pinky's in the picture there, and it's leaning on the display tip holder as I'm painting. So I just painted in the creases to the thumb, and now I've cured it. And I'm just going back in and I'm just correcting because it just put a little bit too much black, and I want to have that skin tone in between. So now I'm going to cure it, and then I'm just going to come back in with my brush again and reapply that outline. Now I'm going to cure it. So you can see what I'm talking about. You don't want to gob a bunch of gel onto your brush. You want to dry brush the color so that you are able to paint really thin lines as you need. So I painted the stems of the cherries and I cured it, and now I'm going to do a pink cherry and a purple cherry, and I'm just using my dotting tool to create the shapes of the cherries, and then I cured it, and now I'm just going to use my dotting tool again and create a leaf. Just put the dot down and then just use your thin nail art brush to turn it into the leaf shape. And now I'm going to use my thin nail art brush, and again, with just very little black on my brush, I'm going to outline everything. Okay, and once I've done that, then I'm going to cure it. And then I'm just using that same nail art brush, and now I'm going to do a reflective line on the fingernail and a reflective line on the cherry, the right pink cherry, and then just put 2 dots on that cherry. Easy peasy.